Hello there ladies and gentlemen, how are you doing? It's Alexander Hilly123 here and it's time for a new video. And as you can see from the title, it is a video today of me discussing my lack of passion for YouTube these days and whether I have the will to carry on. Quite heavy stuff, I think you'll agree. But let me take you on a journey, because I started on YouTube back in August of 2006, and for the first 4 years of the inception of my channel, 2006, 7, 8 and 9, it mainly was me uploading random videos of all sorts of shit, most of which have now been deleted. I'm very thankful of that I came to that decision, because it was embarrassing and of low quality. Not that it's of high quality what I upload now, but yeah, it was really bad and just quite simply cringe-worthy. And then I started in 2010, 11, 12 to do retro videos, retro games, just one-off videos of games, classics as well, and other such things. But it's 2014 when I started playing video games from the Xbox 360 PS3 era, from 2007, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, that I'd missed the prior 6 or 7 years, because I didn't quite simply have the money to buy and play these games, and I just was out of the loop with gaming. But then I got back into things, and I got a capture card as well, and that's when my channel kind of evolved, and I started doing Let's Plays, and I started doing walkthroughs, and I started streaming on twitch.tv in January of 2015, and I carried it on as a variety streamer for about a year or so, culminating in a playthrough of Fallout 4. And then in early 2016 I just kind of stopped, and I started to stream more of the games that I love, and I tried to be a kind of niche streamer, playing mainly the Resident Evil games and my favourite kind of survival horror games, and just games that I loved in general. And basically said in the title, look, in the explanation of my channel, I'm not a variety streamer, these are the games that I love. And I carried that on, and then in time it just got to a stage where I was getting 0 views on Twitch, just like I do on YouTube. And now, you know, I can't remember the last time someone even came into my twitch.tv chat. It's just insane. Like, I'm there, stream in, stream out, 0 views all the time. But I realised that I didn't like streaming as much as video content creating, and that's something that's always been the same, and it is today, and it was back then as I was doing it, you know, twitch.tv for the first time. But unfortunately, I'm now starting to feel very much the same way with videos as well, and playlists and stuff. I've always said, you know, this year, last year, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, blah blah blah, that despite not getting views, I would always still do this because I still enjoy it. That's something I usually say at my end of year. Merry Christmas, subscribers, content to come in the next year. You know, I've always done those videos, and I always do reference that and say that, but in the last year or so it has changed, and I just feel drained, and I can't be bothered making videos anymore. And a big reason behind that is the 0 views, but also because I'm not very good at video games in general, and I think it's easier when you're good at something, without a shadow of a doubt. You know, my Evil Within stuff, you know, that's highest difficulty whilst commentating. It's not easy to do. I think I put some humour in there as well, entertaining but helpful for people who want to play a game like that, the hardest difficulty, a real challenge. And it got next to no views. So a Let's Play on normal difficulty is probably not going to get views as well. Although sometimes you'd be surprised at what can get views here on YouTube. But for all intents and purposes, it's just too saturated, too difficult to get any views now. And I'm not after 100,000 followers. I know that what I do is not the best of quality, but 5-10 people, 5-10 likes every video, stuff like that, even that is now seemingly impossible. And I think years of doing it and not getting anything back at all, not even that pleasure of knowing that a few people are enjoying the content, it's gotten me down. And I think that's why we're at the stage we are now in the summer of 2018, where, you know, I've just about over a month ago I made a video on my reactions of Resident Evil 2 remake, the trailer. But before that, I did the Walker's Crisps reviews. We did another Left 4 Dead 2 campaign. I still need to do, I think, 2 more or 1 more Left 4 Dead 2 campaign. And then before that, it was my Evil Within 2 classic run. But now, it's quite a while since my last video, and I'm not sure I really want to make anything else. Like I say, I've done a lot of Resident Evil stuff and stuff that I know and that I'm decent at. I'm not going to say great at, but decent at. But now it's coming down to the Let's Plays, and I don't really want to do Let's Plays with commentary. Like I want to do, for example, Uncharted series and Gears of War, but I've completed those games on the hardest difficulty, but it's not going to be a walkthrough if I do it, you know, crushing or fucking insane. That is really insane because it's that difficult. And then I can't call it a walkthrough, and that's something that gets me because people play the first playthrough and call it a walkthrough, and it's obviously not a walkthrough because they have no idea how to play the game, and most people are just like completely shameless. But I'd like to think that's not me. I want to be honest, and if it's not a walkthrough, I'm not going to put it in the title. But it's going to be very hard for me to just delete my channel and say that's it, done, and delete all my videos, because as narcissistic as it sounds, sometimes I do like to look back on what I've created and like go 3 years back in the past and watch a video and just see what's changed and what I'm talking about in the video. And sometimes something will happen and it makes me laugh, and I'm like, bloody hell, did I really say that? Just, for example, see some people who commented on my videos who I've not heard from in many years. It's crazy. It really is crazy. And I don't think, to be honest with you, I'm going to delete the channel, and I don't want to lose the videos. But once the channel is still there, the temptation will be there to make new videos. And that is the problem. Now, next month, The Walking Dead final season, the video game, is coming out. Of course, we've got Resident Evil Remake in late January, and then we've got Last of Us 2 next summer. But that lies the problem with modern gaming. There are few and far between games that I'm really looking forward to, because they're not making linear games anymore, and they're not making single player games anymore. Like people keep saying, oh, there are single player games. Yeah, but ones like Horizon Zero Dawn, which I plugged 25 hours into, enjoyed it, but then I wanted it to end, and I'd only just scratched the surface because I had 17 fucking side quests on by the time I stopped playing, and I just got burnt out on it. It was like, I've put 25 hours in. And I went on howlongtobeat.com, a great website which shows you how long on average a game should take, and it said 60 hours, and I plugged 25 hours in. I was like, I'm not even halfway through, and I go slow anyway, and I was playing on hard difficulty. The combat was fun, but I just got burnt out, and I was like, I don't want to play anymore. 25 hours is a lot of time to plug into a game. In the last era of gaming, you could complete a game twice over in that space of time, but those kind of games don't sell anymore, but they're the games that I love. So I've got a problem with modern day gaming, not to mention the fact that in modern day gaming we're all getting fucked and fleeced as the consumers, ladies and gentlemen. Make no mistake. Just bought Crash Bandicoot for my Xbox when I have it for the PS4. Just bought Sonic Mania physically when I have it digitally. You know, buying the same game, multiple systems, buying remasters time and time again. There's less games coming out now than in the past on all other consoles that you can think of, for sure. For sure. So gaming in general, I'm not really feeling. Of course, I've got the music videos, like my pickups as well, my vinyl pickups. But maybe, just maybe, this channel will never be the same again. What I can promise you, though, is that for the next 6 months until the end of 2018, I'm just going to continue like I normally would. Get back on the horse, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, Red Dead Redemption comes out next October as well. That's something. I'm excited for that, to be fair. But I'm burnt out on YouTube. I don't think it's any surprise. I think a lot of people are. But what I'm saying here is I'm not sure I want to continue making videos the same way I have for the last 6-7 years or so, especially. But anyway, like I say, I'll continue for the next 6 months, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.